Junkies.
Let's bring up the whole nerd fatigue angle. Nerd fatigue is something that has seemingly creeped up more and more over the years that we've gotten more and more genre content to consume. You heard it at the end of Endgame. It's like, oh, Marvel's done. Marvel's done. Endgame was their swan song. I think I'm done with it. I've heard people say something like, Batman. It was like, or DC properties. It was like, I'm tired of, CW shows. I'm not gonna watch it, or I'm just done with it. Give me something new, or other video games. Can I get something different than just a battle royale game? I'm kind of burned out and I'm tired.
It's like you don't have to play them,
right?
But
Star Trek, another good one. It's like I don't like Discovery. I think it's tired. It's too woke. It's all this, and I really don't like it. So the question needs to be asked: is there really such a thing as nerd fatigue, or were you just really not that much of a fan in the first place?
Yeah, that's fighting words for a lot of people.
I know it is.
Not necessarily for me.
Being truthful.
No, it is 100% because not necessarily for me. I enjoy all that stuff. I can understand for certain things like DC. I'm not tired of DC. I'm just tired of them how they make their decisions on stuff. It doesn't make sense. Mm-hmm. Like, to me, why they do it so. But it's not like, the next DC movie to come out, I'm not going to go see it. It's like, the next one is Batman. I'm going to be there. Mm-hmm. I'm going to be there for Black Adam. I want to see those things specifically in the movie. Their TV, I'd love to sit down with an executive and say, hey, you guys should be kicking Marvel's ass, but you're not. Why is that? And can I offer you some suggestions? That'd be the type of thing, like, I don't know. Like earlier before the show, I said that, I didn't watch last of The Flash and this season of The Flash because they don't seem to be doing anything that is pulling me in. Mm-hmm. That doesn't mean that I don't want to watch it, that I'm tired of it. I just want something that is engrossing. And maybe that's the whole thing. They don't feel like they're engrossed in any of the stuff because it's the same old. But okay. I don't know, man. The Marvel movies are not the same old. Like every movie feels different. But I digress. You guys.
No, Amaraka, what's your take on this? He's just gonna leave me hanging. Oh wait, dude, he looks like he's frozen.
He
looks like he's frozen.
Stuck in the Matrix.
Oh, he is stuck in the Matrix. GQ, what's your take?
See why he's upgrading his computer.
Right. There it is.
And again, I'm going to pull from the chat real quick. Brian Cannon brought up, are we really fatigued all this nerdism? I don't think so. Other Steve said, I like pizza. I don't want it every day, though. Okay.
Good counterpoint.
Cool. Preem also brought up, he said that I think the real issue isn't nerd fatigue. We aren't tired of seeing the stuff we like. We're tired of these properties not being done well, recycling and rehashing the same tired content and expecting us to just sop it up because of our dedication to the fandom.
Well, that makes
a
lot
of
sense.
I think that's a great Johnny fell asleep again.
Wow.
He said.
It's a mixture of all of those things
it is.
in a sense. Like for me, for example, when I hear people say, well, I'm tired of Marvel, or like Dido said, people saying that Marvel is done because of Endgame, it's like, yeah, sure. It's like you have Loki, you have Falcon and Winter Soldier, you have Hawkeye, you have, I like Black Widow, you have Shang-Chi. It's like they're just getting started. Mm-hmm. They gave us all the stuff that was older, and, gave us a huge event movie. Now they're moving into multiverse. They're not done by a long shot. So it's just like, to see them weave this masterful web, for lack of a better word, that they've done over a decade now, I can't get tired of it because that's something that I've been waiting my whole life to see a company really, truly do something on this scale that they're doing it. So I don't have time to be tired of it. Also because of the fact that there's not really that many movies that come out in a year anyway, as far as like, comic book movies and that sort of thing. 3 or 4 a year.
Yeah.
If you get tired of 3 or 4 movies a year, something's wrong with you as a person.
Right. So that's a good take. And piggybacking on off of what they've kind of have said in the chat, I look at it like this, right? So I may rag on DC and a lot of their properties, right? But I usually I end up seeing them all anyway, just to make my own judgment. I'm never going to say, oh, I'm not going to go see, Suicide Squad because Zack Snyder did it. No, I love these characters. I'm going to watch it. But at the same token, I will say, oh, I didn't like this one as much as I like something else. Like somebody brought up the DC animated films. I'll watch all of those, but I'll acknowledge that, hey, they did Injustice. They did Injustice very poorly. They did Batman Ninja. They did Batman Ninja very poorly. They did Batman Solo Dragon. That was kind of different, but I liked it. So whenever I see something new, a new property getting ready to come out, a new trailer, new teaser, something like that, instantly my juices get, recycled. I get rejuvenated, almost like going in the Lazarus pit and coming alive again. The fan in me just wakes up. It's like I love seeing all of this stuff, so I never get tired of it. It's not like I'm going to say, okay, the Gotham Knights show is a perfect example. I read the synopsis. Yeah, it's going to be trash. Am I going to watch one episode? More likely, yes, I am going to watch one episode. But I do think that it's, not going to be very good.
Captain, I'm getting a reading I don't understand.
What is the mod poll?
Mod poll. That is something that that Preem redeemed that I need to go ahead and make activated. So I will do that in 1 second.
Oh, okay. Well, that'll be in time for the Power Zero. So,
it will be.
Yeah. So while you're doing that, I think Dido and I are going to close this one out. Yeah, I'm with you 100% on, like you said, you said it was a sweet and sour chicken.
Yeah.
Example. I'm with you on that, and even I'm also with other Steve on that too, though. Like I wouldn't eat it every single day.
I probably could for maybe 3 days, and then I would stop. But that doesn't mean I don't
you're
want
done.
it.
Yeah, it doesn't mean you're done with
Yeah.
it though. And then I think that's a really good analogy for, like I said, with the movies. It's not like they release a new superhero movie every single month. There's months between them, years between them, or whatever. So it's just like, I think when Marvel officially went to 3 movies a year for a little while, just so they could kind of get through phase 3, that was the only time it felt like, okay, there's a lot of movies coming out. But that's also because DC was trying to do their thing at the same time. I have no problem with the way it is now. They're spread out enough where it's just like, okay, cool. And even if they did have a bunch on top of them, I don't care. I still like this stuff.
Yeah.
So
we're getting 3 Marvel movies next year because
Yep.
Doc Strange, Love and Thunder, Black Panther 2. We're getting 2 DC movies that I can think of.
Yeah, Black Adam, Batman.
Yeah, Black Adam and Batman.
Yep.
So that's 5 superheroes.
Wonder if Shazam.
Oh,
2
no.
must be-
Morbius is coming out in January.
Hey, we hope you enjoyed that clip. Make sure you check out our live content on Twitch. It's twitch.tv/culturejunkies. We also have a lot of content available on YouTube, unboxings as well as Blu-ray reviews. And you can support us on Patreon, patreon.com/culturejunkies. And on top of all of that, if you go to culturejunkies.net, you can check out our merch store. The link is culturejunkies.net/merch. There's a lot of great merchandise there. So there's links and logos and stuff all around me. So check those out, and we will see you next time.